Oh yeah.
Hello, everyone.
This should be okay. It seems like the Wi-Fi at least today's working.
Let's see how this goes.
I mean,
Paul's,
I guess if it's
Piglet's
really,
having
really
issues.
big,
He can't actually see Zwift. He's just got a black screen.
Pull and then leave if
Mick?
it's like completely broken.
The other way is that we then switch to Piglet just riding like at a, I don't know, sweet spot or whatever, and then that'll just pull the pack, won't it? Because there is an argument that people do it that way, where they have one rider just kind of riding, whether it's threshold or whatever it is, but it's like it does pull the pack along. And if anyone can kind of hold a number for 45 minutes or whatever, you know, rather than try and do the turns or give up.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, Mick.
I think
it's going to be a bit like my stream where I
think
I couldn't hear
I don't
Discord.
think it'll be terrible. I don't think it'll be optimal though. What I'm doing, I think.
I mean, if you accidentally get dropped, you won't be able to get back on.
Yeah, it will just.
Don't worry, I think it doesn't get dropped.
I should be able to see in the little dots in theory. So.
Okay.
I might just be delayed if I am asked a question or something because I'll have to switch apps from here, from companion to here.
No, I'm just in my normal t-shirt, Mick. It's actually quite hot. I've got shorts on. Probably can't. I'll probably get stuck.
So looking at the companion app, it looks actually like I'll have a decently zoomed in look.
I've actually not been paying attention to when the
starts.
starts.
I can work off of the meters
at
behind
4:10
when I'm turning, and then
I had a sleep.
I'll just stay with the group.
A couple of hours.
But apologies if I do surge or something silly.
What time are they supposed to start?
I wonder if in a strange way by removing all the visibility.
I've already
it's just like you can only see.
Said I'm not doing the start time.
In a strange way might make it well, not easier, but like less to concentrate on. You remove the graphic elements.
Yes, yeah.
Just the core numbers.
You're racing, aren't you, Mick?
For me. That's just doing intervals on the turbo.
The pure experience.
No, that's nasty.
I think this is the worst version.
I've had Lord trying to help me out with my bot.
Because you can see your power, but you can't see the reaction to it.
I'll get it going, but I think I might just sack it off on the second lap.
It makes you realise how reliant.
It'll be all right in the first lap because everyone will be fresh.
Yeah, absolutely.
But after the climbs, they might all be toast.
Just thinking, well, what's happening here?
So I'll just call through each time, 30 seconds.
Away, but is that? And before you know, they're gone.
Oh, good one, Mick.
And obviously, you can't monitor anyone because you can't see anyone.
It's kind of weird looking at no one in the pen.
2 minutes 15 to go.
2 minutes 15. Okay, so 2 minutes now. 14.
I've got a timer running as well. Back up.
Cool. I'll get one ready as well. So we're going on 3 seconds, boys.
That's a 1 minute delay, right?
Yes.
1 minute, yeah.
One.
So 2 minutes 33 from now.
Yeah.
Piglet might drop them all.
Let's smash this, guys.
Yeah.
Don't sound so enthusiastic.
I've still got mine on voice activated. I think the other reason everyone else is really calm is because they've got little fish to talk, so therefore they just, chill for that reason. It sounds silent. Is it like you can hear my fan or not? Because I'll leave it as it is. If it's not causing problems. But at the moment, it all sounds very clear.
Yeah, it all sounds remarkably good.
Yeah, I think
I'm shitting myself.
I'm shitting myself.
Metaphorically.
I'm not even riding it, I'm shitting myself.
30 seconds, guys. I'm going to stop pedaling.
Oh, yeah, don't pedal. Yeah.
I did say that I'd evolved from nervous wheeze.
Alright, so it's 30 seconds to stop pedaling and then it's going to be... So they'll be going at 15.
Have a good ride, boys.
Yeah, no more.
Yeah, you too, mate. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, they got the stop pedaling. That's the thing, Mick. You probably said it at the same time as them.
Focus, comms, communicate
pedaling.
everything.
The riders are making
Timer's on.
synchronized.
Let me know in like 10 seconds.
So we've got the insured guys after us, right? So that'll give us a relatively good read on how we're doing time-wise, won't it? So good or ill.
Let's get nervous.
Going on 3.
Yeah. 30 seconds.
Whitney's sitting here having a nice eat
3 seconds.
with the
Jeez.
headphones
Yeah.
Oh, why did you do that?
on.
20 seconds.
Oh, no.
All right, who's not going to go?
10, 9,
Come on,
8,
boys, all get off the line
7,
properly.
6, 5, 4, 3, go. 2, 1.
Oh, it's so dodgy, slow. Fix up soon.
Less than 10.
Nice. We're all blocked.
Nice one, guys. I'll start the bot.
Yep. Sounds good.
So, David, on the front.
Kelvin Newman, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Kelvin Newman.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy, your name's not updated on my.
Nick B, get ready.
Need to pedal harder, Piglet.
Change in 10.
Yeah, you're back on.
Oh, yes.
5,
I think I've got to follow Piglet the whole time.
2, 1. Change to Nick B.
All right, here's up a bit, Piglet.
Change in 10. 5, 2, 1.
That me?
Yeah, it's you, Nick. I have to try and adjust that.
Okay.
So Roy's next.
Yeah. Okay.
Piglet, get ready.
All right, so we'll just go from Piglet.
Change in 10.
We'll just go to Piglet, and if it stuffs up, I'll just get rid of it. There, you're after. There, you're next after
2,
Piglet.
1.
I think Roy's missing from the ball.
Yeah, it didn't say my name. So.
My computer's just died. The whole screen's gone. So I
Oh,
believe
no.
I'm going to kill the bot. I'll just call it manually.
Theo, get ready.
No worries.
I'll take this one.
Change in 10. 5, 2.
Okay, so we'll change on 3 minutes. Change back to David.
Okay.
So Kelvin, you're up in 15 seconds.
Cool.
Okay, Kelvin's on the front now.
Nice one.
Nick, you're next.
Roger that.
You're just dropping off the back a little bit, Paul. So Nick, you're up in about 7 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Kelvin drop.
Nick on.
Okay, you'll be up next, Roy. Ten seconds, Roy, and you're on. You're up next, Paul, after Roy.
Great job, Ben the Bot.
Is he gone? He's not on my screen.
I can still see Paul. Paul, you're on in 5 seconds.
Cool, sorry, I'll shut off.
Ah, shit. So,
Okay, Thea, you'll be on in 7 seconds. David, you're on next in 15 seconds. Looking good, boys. Okay, David's on the front now. Kelvin, you're after David. You just too. Thanks, Mick. Where is he? Piglet, Piglet, Piglet. Yeah. Okay, Nick, you're up. We've actually lost Paul. I can't see him at the moment. Or Piglet.
Yeah, I can't see it. Kelvin off the front for a bit all over the place, lads.
Right, Paul.
I'll drag us up.
Yeah, Kelvin, just back off a tiny bit. They've still got a bit of draft.
Nah, we're well back.
I'll stay on till you catch. But
Yeah, just do a shorter pull this time.
He's up.
Nick's coming through.
So we got Roy up next, is
sorry
it?
about that.
yep. All right, 7:30.
10 seconds for me.
All right, so Theo, come on through.
2, 1. Oh, we know.
Very well. I'm confused.
Okay, guys, do we know who's on the front now? I got a bit confused with Piglet.
I think it was going to be me, but here.
David's on the front. So we'll start with David again and go back to Kelvin after this, okay? So Kelvin, you'll be on in.
Coming through.
Call your name because I don't know who you are when you're yelling out. So is that Tommy who's going to go through?
Kelvin coming through. I'll take it.
Okay, Kelvin's on. So we'll start it again, guys. So Kelvin's on now, then Nick, and then Roy. So we'll start again on. start again on the 9 minutes. Nick, you come in through at 9 minutes, okay?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. 10 seconds, Nick, and you're on the front.
Coming through.
Right, Roy, you'll be after Nick. Ten seconds, Roy.
10 seconds.
And Theo, you're after. You're after Roy. Ten seconds, Theo. Okay, Theo's on the front.
We're about to drop down. We're going to want to get as much speed as we can.
Yeah, one more rider pull. So, David, you get on the front in 10 seconds.
Okay.
David's on the front. Kelvin, you're next. Okay, everyone surge. Good work, boys. See if you can get a rest here, and then we'll start the pulls again once we're at the bottom.
Remember to kick. There's a lump in the middle. Momentum here, yeah. Momentum over here.
Yep, you ready? 3, 2, 1, kick. Good work, boys. When we get to the bottom, I have David on the front again, and then Kelvin.
Looking good, boys.
So David, start pulling, not this turn. When you turn left again, that's when you'll start pulling. Okay, 5 seconds, David, and you're on the front. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with the chat in the group. Okay, Kelvin, on in 5 seconds. Nick, you'll be up next.
Righto.
That's it, David. Close that gap. Okay, 5 seconds, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
Up, up, up.
Good work, boys. Roy, you'll be up next. There goes our plan to have Roy on the climb, but it is what it is. 10 seconds, Roy, and you're on.
Kick off.
Theo, you're up next. 15 seconds. All right, Nick. Theo, I should say, you're on. David, see if you can come through soon in 15 seconds.
Hurry up, we're taking at the end.
Okay, David's on the front now.
So a series of short, sharp turns here to keep our speed up.
So Kelvin, you try and roll through after David in 10 seconds. Okay, Kelvin, try and roll past David. And then after Kelvin, Nick, you try and roll past Kelvin.
Okay, mate.
That's good. Now, Roy, see if you can roll past Nick. And then see if you can pull to the start of the cobbles.
Remember, we're not flat up here, we're just doing our effort. Yeah.
Just ease up a little bit, Roy, just a little bit. Keep pushing, guys. See if you can close down Roy's wheel. All right, Roy, just ease up a touch. Looking, boys. Good, boys. Just Tommy, just ease up a little bit. Okay, David, try and get to the front.
Pulling back a bit.
Come on, Theo, push hard. Push, push, push. Okay, keep pushing, guys. You'll roll through with the draft. Push from behind. Push from behind.
Yeah, we're going to go on.
Ease up at the front. Don't pedal anymore, just ease up.
Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul.
Ease up at the front. Theo, stop pedaling.
Nice one, Paul.
Okay, guys, start doing your pulls now. Same watts as you normally would do for a pull. That's it. Keep digging, guys. You're looking good. Come on, Theo. You got this. Ease up a little bit, Nick. Roy, just ease up.
Yes, mate. So let's push through here, yeah? Ease up on the hill and push through the barrier.
Okay, we're all back together. Nick, see if you can roll through and get some speed going. Good, Nick. Get into the super tuck, you should get some good speed.
You know I can't super tuck you bastard.
Ah, okay. Pedal like mad then. You should get some good speed. Great work, guys. I've only got this last hill to go, and then we do it all again.
Okay, out super tuck.
That's devious.
Okay, so we'll get 15-second pulls to the bottom of this climb, okay? David, see if you can get on the front. All right, 10 seconds from David, and then after that we'll have Kelvin. Okay, Kelvin, you're up. Roy, I want you to try and slide through the group so you're on the front as we get to this corner.
Steady, Kelvin. I know we said 7, but
Yeah. Just back it off slightly, Kelvin. Roy's chasing you down.
great effort though, mate. Great punch. Way to keep the momentum.
Okay, just ease it up slightly, guys. We just got Paul about a second off the back, so just ease off at the front. Ease it off, guys. Ease it off.
We do want everyone if we can.
Ease off, guys. We're losing Paul. Ease off.
Easing up.
It's tight there.
Keep going, Paul.
Ease off, guys. We need to help Paul.
Let's go. He's back down. Let's go. Let's not lose him on time.
All tight there.
All right, Paul's dead. Okay, we just stay for a second. He's going to be fine. Okay, we've only got a little bit to go. Just carry. Come on, Paul. You can come through this. Come on, Paul. Push, Paul.
Go on. Hey, sorry, that's my bad, Kelvin. I'm easing up at the front.
All right,
Let's
now
not split this anymore than it is.
it's okay. I think Paul's he's almost there. If you're going to ease off, otherwise we've got to go now.
Phil's gone, but Theo's off as well. We lost Theo there.
Yeah, so ease up for Theo. If Paul's almost on Theo's wheel, so we've got to ease up for Theo. If Paul gets to Theo's wheel, we'll go.
I'm going to get Theo and drag again. I'm going to pop back and help Theo.
You got to get to Theo, okay? Paul, if you can do one more dig, you might get to Theo as well. Okay, guys, off you go again. David, ease up.
We going without Paul then?
Yeah, we've got to go. David, ease up a bit. Okay, Kelvin, you go through for a turn, starting with 30 seconds.
I'm good. I'll go now.
Nick, you'll be after Kelvin. 5 seconds.
Yes, mate.
Okay,
Go on.
Who was that?
Nick on.
Okay, Roy, you're after Nick.
Come on.
Okay, Roy, you're up. Come on, Kelvin, a little push. That's it, good.
can, lads. 3 block. Yeah, we're too strong out. Just going to keep coming in. Push for the back.
Okay, Theo, you're up in 10. Theo, your turn now. How are you feeling, Tommy? Do you want in for the turns?
Not yet.
All right, David, you'll be next.
Sprint banner.
Very good, Cap.
Okay, David, you're on the front. Kelvin's dropping back a bit, so don't push hard, David. Just roll slow now.
Sorry, I was back with Discord.
Kelvin's just a little bit off. Just keep the power off, David. All right, David, your turn will start again now. So go again, 30 seconds. Kelvin, you're up next.
Oh, the group behind's catching.
Kelvin's on. Okay,
Steady,
Nick.
Kelvin, you're going to burn otherwise.
Nick, you'll be up next.
Yeah.
5 seconds, Nick.
Yeah.
Let's get this done.
Nick's on.
Hey, can I skip this turn?
Who was that?
I just need a little bit of Roy.
Okay. Theo, you're next. 10 seconds, Theo.
Nick on.
Okay, Theo's on. David, are you feeling strong? Do you want a minute?
Good try.
I can do a minute as well.
Away.
Okay. David's next with a minute. Who else so they could do a minute?
Add me in at the sprint banner.
Cool, Tommy and Kelvin.
Sorry, my sweat was holding the button down.
Okay. You'll be another 30 seconds, Kelvin, before you're on.
Oh.
Be clear, Tommy can't do a minute, but he can call now.
Yeah, Tommy can.
All right, 10 seconds, Kelvin. He's up, David. Kelvin's on. I'll put you in after Kelvin, Tommy.
Affirmative.
This is Theo. I need a rest.
It's the descent, though.
Did you hear that? Theo leads off.
Yep.
Nick's okay.
Thirty seconds until your turn, Tommy. 10 seconds, Tommy. Okay, Kelvin, Tommy's on now.
Boys, we're all getting cooked because we're not blobbing. So we're all doing loads of work in every position. We just got to hold that blob, and we can hold slightly more recovery power.
Okay, Nick, you're up in 10 seconds. Don't push through too hard. Kelvin's just at the back a bit. You'll be next, Roy. All right, 10 seconds, Roy, and then you're on the front. David, you'll be up next. I'll just give you a 30-second pull this time. Okay, 5 seconds and you're on the front, David. That's it. Just ease past Roy. Kelvin, you're up in 10 seconds. Kelvin's on. Okay, Tommy, you'll be on next. That's it, Tommy. You're on in 5 seconds. Looking good, guys. Nick, you'll be on after Tommy.
Yes, mate, all good.
Off in 5.
Okay, Roy, you'll be up after Nick.
Is that going to be worth me going on the descent?
We'll see if we get there in time.
I'll stay on. As long as I can sit in when we get to the front. I'll push over.
Get ready, guys. Start pushing over soon. Enjoy this rest.
Good one.
Yeah, guys, I lost a bit of time on that climb, but the thing is I lost 2 of them. They had to wait anyway. Otherwise it would have been down too many. Okay, remember this little kicker?
I'll turn.
Pedal now. All right, how's everyone feeling? Anyone feeling extra strong?
I'm okay.
I'm good, but not extra strong.
Oh, who's that? You got to tell me your name.
Theo.
All right, Theo, you can take the first.
Wesleyan.
You can take the,
Pedal.
you can take the turn after David. David, you do 30 seconds here, okay?
Okay. Hey, boys. Now's the time to say if you don't think you're going to make it over all the hills, because then you can plan you, and it'll help everyone else. But you've got to say now
And you
if
also
you
got,
don't think you'll make it.
and tell me your name too.
Piglet.
Piglet, do a turn now.
Tommy will sit in
Wish I could.
and do all the hills.
All right, Theo, see if you can move to the front.
I can pace it.
Do you want to go next, Kelvin?
Yep.
All right, go on the 35-minute mark.
Up over this top, boys. Up over this top.
Okay, Nick, you can try and follow Kelvin in 20 seconds.
Yep.
Okay, David, I'll try and get you on the front next, okay?
Okay.
All right, 10 seconds, David. David on. Take us all the way to the corner, David. Ease up, David. You've blown the grip a bit. Okay, you can start pulling again, David.
We got to go hard in this group as well, boys. Can't just leave it to the person on the front. I know it's hard. It's really hard. But we got to dig.
All right, Kelvin, can you take us to the comm start?
Yep.
Roy, you're going to drag us up the climb again after the comm start. It is very stressful, guys. So stressful. I'd rather be riding.
Good work, Kelvin.
All right, Roy, this is your moment to shine. Don't blow us apart, though.
Light as a feather, you are.
I can pace this up the top.
Looking good, boys. Just ease up a touch, Roy. That's it, Roy. Good spot. Okay, guys at the back, dig hard. Try and move forward. Good work, boys. Everyone's on. So try and regroup here. If anyone's feeling strong, then definitely come to the front. You're in a good group, good position.
Get whatever rest you can.
Yep, just a two or 3 seconds and then we'll start going again. Okay, here we go. Go again. Looking great, guys. Push hard, Kelvin. Push hard. Push hard from the back. Push hard from the back. That's it. The guys from the back try and roll forward and get the momentum going. Okay, David, I want you to keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, hell if you want.
Give me a good 30 seconds here, David.
I'll go to the bottom, but you boys gonna push on. Go for it.
You can do it, David. Push. You got that effort in you, David. Push it just to this hill.
Let's go all out on the hill, yes, maybe. Not all out.
Come on, David. Another 10 seconds out of you. Great work, David. Great work. Okay, Roy, want to try you get to the front, but don't blow them up. Just try and get to the front. Stay there at the front. Push a little bit harder, Roy. Race to the top. See his top 4, boys. See his top 4. Ease up, Roy. Just a little bit. Everyone else push as hard as you can. I want to see 4 riders coming out. Just ease up a touch, Roy. Looking great, guys. Now go to the line. Just ease up a touch, Tommy. Great pull, Tommy. Great pull. Be all over, guys. Just got to give us another 15 seconds. We'll get there. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Come on, Nick, this is your baby. Push it through. Ah, great work, guys. Great work.
Fuck.
Fuck my ass.
You guys, I'm on YouTube.
Sorry. Sorry.
Nah, that's all right. That's what we want. Oh, man.
Well done, boys.
That,
Amazing.
can I ride next time? Someone else can DS? Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh. Paul,
Well done.
I have to apologise to Paul. I was telling Paul to hammer it even though he's dead, but it was so close. I thought if we could keep him on.
Yeah, no worries, guys. My chest wasn't letting it there.
No, it's fine. I mean, I could see you're doing the effort. That's why I thought you're going to get back on, because you're so close. You were just digging and digging.
Yeah, it was just there, and then.
Yeah, I was going to let the guys. Yeah, I was going to let the guys go, but then we had another drop rider. So I think considering the issue with Paul or Piglet, I was actually following Paul, thinking it was Piglet. That's a problem. I don't know my dotty teammates. But yeah, great effort, guys.
Oh, well done, Ben. Thank you so much. Thank you for getting up in the middle of the night and for helping us out.
Thanks a bunch.
That was
really helpful.
I was getting so confused. And I was like, oh shit, who's next?
Yeah.
I tell you, it's like, it's surprisingly, it doesn't take much, just like, because you're talking and thinking and talking and trying to suss what's going on. It's like, very hard.
Yeah,
But despite that, that was very good.
I've got a few things going on and I forget who's actually on the front. Where's Paul? I mean, Piglet. We've got to find Piglet.
I think he disappeared, didn't he? Like, I know he's having all the trouble, but then, just.
Yes, guys. I need to get myself sorted. So.
No worries. Cheers, Tommy.
Cheers, guys.
I can hear Piglet very faintly. That's me.
I am alive, but yes, not very useful.
Did it come back in the end at all, or did it no, still gone?
I've just been doing a lot of Googling.
She's gone to bed,
some
Lord.
weird stuff with it said to go into some documents thing, delete a particular group of letters and numbers that
I'm just trying to go through the chat.
reopen. So
I couldn't keep an eye on the chat, guys.
just reopened the game.
So much is going on. Like, it's so simple, but it's just so
And
much.
it's playing the tune, the annoying tune, which is normally mute. And
Yeah,
the
exactly,
screen is still
Lord.
black.
Tommy protected Ryder and then he smashes.
Try and load.
Full reinstall probably in there.
It's funny
It does
because
say on the thing,
guys are saying that
older
they're ready to go, but I don't know who
There's
they
a
are.
quote known
I don't
bug.
recognise the voices.
still a black screen. So
Well, it could have been while you were doing this NRL, mate. Then we could have got some bit all pumped up on place. No, but then...
yeah, pros and cons, I guess. But yeah, apologies. It's
I'm going to check the WTRL site.
really.
Oh no, it always does. I mean, well, there's never a good time, is there? Because either you're about to dive into a workout or you're about to dive into a race. But whenever you load it, and something goes wrong, it's never good. Is it? It's never when you're just trying to change it, your name or something like that. They're never the ones that go wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bugger. Yeah, look good, all right, despite the problems. All looks
Yeah, no, it's a tricky course, that one, actually.
Do you guys go down to espresso without Piglet finishing?
Yes, actually, we
Isn't it
do.
about starters? I thought it was about crossing the line, not finishers, like crossing the start line.
Oh.
good. I visually didn't cross the line.
Oh.
Just had a black screen.
Yeah, I thought I was watching Paul Piglet, but I was actually watching Paul E. Such a noob.
Let's have a look. Let's see, I'll bring it up. That'd be handy because I reckon that because we were on shore. They caught me like with 100 meters to go after I dropped off. So they were about 30 seconds. So we were only 30 seconds down on them, and they're strong, aren't they? On shore, I think they're like.
Yeah, I'll tell the chat once they stop talking. Mick, thanks for that.
Yeah. So, but they're strong anyway. They're like, they're they're like proper. Not that we're not, but you know what I mean. But they're that level up, aren't they? Of like they're all mega serious, top 100 kind of.
Yeah,
I
Mick
think
saying
their scores on the front was all like 6.5, 7.
Yeah.
that you guys
You
are
can hold-
fourth in espresso.
Okay.
Fourth in espresso.
Oh.
Oh, lads, that's shite. Let's be better next week.
Funny, isn't it? I genuinely we did quite well. I think there are more teams with more riders than there. It's noticeable over the last 6 weeks. Like I think we're.
What do you mean,
Lord?
Lord? Name, please.
Lots of people coming in, isn't it?
I agree, mate. And
Oh, yeah, I
only
know
having
you're Lord
7
now.
of us, and you know,
I need the names.
all of you lads are brilliant.
You all sound
Piglet
British to
is,
me.
you know,
I don't know what the
often our
difference.
absolute hero. So losing
It's
Piglet
the
is a
highest
big deal.
ranked. I think we can say that. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
I
we'll
won't
say
tell them
it
that
way.
bad news, Mick.
Yeah.
You've already told me they're fourth.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest loss.
I'll take the blame, no problem.
Yeah, Mick's saying that you, even though you're fourth espresso, you're still showing as Doppio on the results. So,
No.
but
We'll be in
you,
the Platinum League again anyway.
exactly.
Second Doppio in the Platinum League, so that's not too bad.
So I've got you down as 44.15, which actually not bad considering that I think, what did I have you at? 43 minutes with all 8 riders? What was the record?
It
Something,
does.
43 something?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, it is not like it happens because that's the nature of it. But if you've got all 8, it does make that extra 30 seconds recovery you get after every turn.
And also,
Would make a difference, wouldn't it?
and also when we did that first lap on the final climb, we wouldn't have to all wait. You could just go because you've got still got 6 riders, even if you drop 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, the numbers is what you were concerned about, wasn't it? You don't want to be under pressure for the whole last lap.
Yeah, yeah. Because if we could have had 8 riders on that last lap on the flat, that makes a big difference.
I was fully
I'm
done when
gutted
we got
that
to
I,
the set of climbs.
Mick's clarifying with me because I don't follow instructions very well. So Mick says we're 4th in Doppio and 5th overall.
Okay.
Oh, now he's saying
Did I take it back?
second espresso.
Okay.
Oh, I apologise for ever doubting you.
We're still rubbish. Next week we're gonna do better.
Yeah, definitely. Next
I'll-
week, sort your
I'll wait
bloody
till that,
laptop
Mick.
out, Piglet.
What's the course next week? We know. I should know. I'm the one who's normally the one who knows the course the following week. Let's have a look. How do we do it? Because it's not under the finding things on the WTRL website. Always straightforward.
Hopefully one that's got some graphics would be nice.
Yeah, Paul, you're riding in the 1970s with just looking at nothing.
Marvellous. From my era of birth. Lovely.
Well, my bot effort, I just sacked that off pretty quick.
Yeah,
That was quick.
The autocomplete, isn't it? And that's what does it. And
Well,
I think we could have managed because if it was only one person that's missing, you just go the way it goes, and up next, blank. You just know that that's Roy or whoever. I don't think it was too bad, but it's because how we rode it today is how my old team used to ride it. Well, obviously without the DS, but just the kind of on the 30 seconds. But everyone's clock varies.
What
ever
happened?
so
What
slightly.
happened, Lord, to my
And it's just
bot?
rounding
Did
error.
I make a
It's
mistake,
the
or
thing I
was
like
it
about the bot is
all our
you
messing
know
about
when
just
it's
before the
over,
race?
and you know when you're like it's the clarity that's nice. But,
We missed a rider,
Oh,
Lord.
yeah,
even though
I'm
when
gonna
I was
head
testing
off.
it,
I want
we weren't missing a rider. We lost a rider.
Well done, everyone.
you just got to eat your kids' dinner beforehand. That's the trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Piglet
Yeah.
just didn't have a screen.
Thanks a lot,
He just
Nick.
had
You were
black
brilliant,
screen
mate.
from the
Well
start.
done.
You were really strong.
Cheers, mate. Oh, so
And
are all
I
of you,
couldn't.
yeah.
I might have been able to
Absolutely
see him, but I was
fantastic.
following ball.
Amazing teamwork. Can't do that without a well-oiled machine. So thank you, everyone. But I know I got
That's
proper
sweet.
A.
The new lads did really well as well. That was proper,
Definitely, yeah.
different. Lads,
Yeah, here's
Best week for
Roy.
you yet, Nick. Well done, mate.
Yeah, great work, guys. Roy was saying that he didn't think he'd contribute, but Roy was actually awesome.
Yeah, no, spot on there.
No,
Right,
very, very.
Dropping out one of those
Absolutely
turns,
Very
Harry.
strong pulling.
Yeah, but why was it working when I was practicing?
Oh,
Is that
that's
Lord?
that's my no, that's mine. T dot.
We were missing a rider, Lord. We're missing.
To listen
I think
on
we're
the
missing
voice
Roy
track
or
to
something.
stream it.
Or we might have. We skipped a rider before we even got to Piglet.
Mhm.
That's a good
That
way of
was a
doing it.
max
'Cause I've often
effort
wondered
test.
that. No, that's smart. Yeah, because I often kind of go, yeah, one headphone set and then yeah. Talking rubbish. Can't speak
I
properly.
only do it because I have the companion app, so it's a bit awkward. with
No,
one
yeah.
account.
I get you. Nice.
Two.
Yeah, I don't know,
Very
Lord.
clever.
I just sacked it off because there was so much going on with Piglet not working,
That was a closer
his
to
screen not
max
working.
effort.
It was just too much to try
they're
and
a funny one, aren't they? It's
get
like
going.
and I got caught off the back a few times, but I kind of knew what I was doing. But it's just that kind of you get torn between I need more recovery than
No,
I
I
need to drop
wasn't.
off
It
a bit,
was.
but then
We'd got through
immediately
David and
burn any
Kelvin.
recovery you
I
get,
think
getting back on again. So it's
Nick
like,
had got missed.
yeah, trying
We
to
got through
decide what
two
you're doing
riders.
there is-
Something just happened. I just got rid of it. It
And
might
also
have worked.
playing
Which
it.
it's just
I was
too
trying to
confusing for the
explain,
riders.
I'm not like completely failing. I'm just slightly failing. That's all it is.
No, we'll just keep listening to what they're saying. It's more interesting than me.
Yeah, same. It was
Yeah.
right at the
It was
end,
a very
wasn't it?
weird stream. I was because I couldn't see what's going on in the chat, and I was just stressed the whole time. You see my face
We
was
did
just
quite
stressed.
well on Libby Hill. We sat by the same time on
It's a different type of
each
stream,
lap,
isn't
which
it?
was good.
Not me
Oh,
just
that's
talking
impressive
shit.
then. I think yeah,
It was like within 2 seconds of each other.
no, that is pretty good going.
Yeah, we were definitely quite consistent.
It's surprisingly tricky as well because it's like you want to go into it as fast as you possibly can, but you don't want to go too mad because then, yeah, you're then trying to catch your tail going into it as well. Because when we did a recon thing on Saturday, and I kind of did an absolute full gas into it, and then just popped like not even a third of the way up, just because I'd gone in at like 125% and then tried to ramp from there.
It's actually interesting.
Yeah,
in terms of
because Ben just went crazy.
I heard my name.
It's having so many strong climbers as well. I mean, it's not that, yeah. It's just like sometimes I can sort of get away with taking it a bit easy on the climb because, everyone else is happier on the flat. But when you've got so many people who are like,
Yeah, Lord, when I'm riding, it's easy to keep an eye on who's who. But when you're not riding, it's a different. Even though I was doing the view, it's just different when you're not following.
You guys were doing a lot on the flats. I wasn't doing
Strange.
anything.
I think it's
really
just
on the
if I
flats.
do it more, I'd be better at it.
So what's next Tuesday or Thursday?
Next
Do you know?
Tuesday is a flat sprint one, isn't it? Although apparently they reckon there's a bit in the ZRL one, it's 6 laps of is it the 2 beach or
Yeah, the
Island?
two bridges.
Two bridges.
Two bridges.
I actually did that. I did that route in a Crit Crusher or something. No, I did it anyway. I did it in a bloody really stacked field. So I might go through my stream and watch that.
Yeah, because I were like, well, I could do worse than sit out next week. I mean, I can do it if I'm needed, but equally, I'm like, well, I thought we might have enough people that I might not be needed. But it doesn't. There is a little bit.
I could, Lord, but
that kind of drags you back in again, doesn't it? I think it's with these every week. They kind of look like they're one.
Even when they light up, because the thing is, you've got guys who are lighting up when they're not talking.
Still can't.
So then it takes me basically got to look at more things
superficially to be one
because
thing,
I'm
and when you actually look into
really
it,
I'm
there's
just
a little bit more
focusing
to them.
on the riders to see, make sure no one's getting a split.
Second reading almost.
Because
Kind
as
of
soon as
set
the
forces
split
to it,
happens, it's too late. You got to see what the momentum is.
It's all about.
So
the
I'm trying to
sprints
actually
that
just see
make
where the
the
momentum
race.
is.
If it wasn't
And
for that, it would just
as you can
be
see, sometimes there were
45 seconds hard
gaps,
and nothing.
but you can see the momentum was coming back.
Absolute
So even though you see the gap,
cluster, especially if it's like short laps.
it's seeing that bit
So you've got two
as it's
very hard
happening. So
efforts,
if I
and
look
you're
away and then come back and
the
there's a
same
gap,
as
I
what
don't
is
know
this
if it's
week.
coming forward or
If you're
coming
just
back.
at the back,
So
you haven't sprinted fully.
I don't like
and
to.
you're doing threshold.
That's why I didn't
path to
have
get back on.
I wasn't looking at the
Another
chat.
one, and another one, and yeah, before you know it, you're gassed.
Yeah, I was frustrated with myself because, like, I actually think of the one this season, like 5-minute climb, feels like that's one that should be in the mix, but just everyone's so strong in
Yeah,
every
exactly,
regard.
Lord.
That's what kind of, you know,
When they were
great
climbing
about it, but also so
that
challenging,
last
which
climb
is
on the
that, like,
first lap, I was
when
just
you're
telling him
up-
to slow
when
down,
you're
slow
not
down.
stacked fields, it's like using someone's
Slow down.
really obvious weakness.
But they're all just keep
You know, so
motoring
you'll win
along.
some races, you lose some. If it's your strength versus their weakness.
It was,
But
I had to
in
quickly
these, it
check
seems
to
like
make sure our
everyone's such a
microphone
strong
was
all-rounder.
working.
But like, yeah,
Because I could see that Paul was
Yeah,
getting
division
gapped
one's
a long
tough.
time before he did. And I told him to slow down, but they're just keen beans.
I need to really.
In Division 2, there's the Mansell guy that's won every single race so far. So
Well,
Yes.
that's the great thing.
He's the Avalara.
they're so
Yeah, the problem is I've got Alvarado and Paredes now. Paredes has stepped up his game.
He stepped up his dodgy trainer or something. God knows.
Well, I think he might have dodgy trainer before, because in the first race he raced with it, yes, he didn't have the numbers. But I know he's strong because he got second in the TTT, well, TT I should say, for his national championship. So he's not riding around the same power as me, that's for sure.
Well, you might be surprised. Like I don't know what it's like in other countries. Like in the UK, actually, some of the people who are proper top level are something else. But a lot of them, it's just because they're so slippery. They've got their position absolutely nailed, and their numbers are like good, but they're not like mind-blowingly good. It's just they're able to like hold it in a tiny position.
Yeah, I don't know. I just see South American rider and know they're going to be strong.
Well, I think that's it sometimes, because like particularly on Zwift, where you've got like necessarily a place where there's often really great riders, but for whatever reason they're not on Zwift a lot. There's he's rides with Wahula Cole, I think your 4th division team picker, and from Algeria.
Yeah, exactly, Lord.
And he's just like really, really strong.
We've got to sweeten the deal with Ali. Get him on our team.
From Algeria, you know, on Zwift, but he's like, you know, ranked about 8-9 times fewer points than the next person.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I was saying on my stream yesterday morning, or some morning, in the America's East. That's the reason why I like doing streams different outside of Europe, because most people just watch the European streams and it's all the same sort of riders. Everyone sort of knows who's strong. But in APAC and the America's East, there's different riders who are really strong, but people just don't know them in the European divisions.
Yeah, because in a strange, weird, like, so you know RGT, as in the Road Grand Tours, which is like a Zwift rival type thing. They had a bit of a thing going on with WKG, my previous team, and I ended up commentating on the American National Zwift Championships on RGT, and it's like amazing how deep their field goes. That was just the people who like, you had to jump through all these hoops in order to get and register in this and use RGT when most people have never used it before. But yeah, it's like 500 odd people, and they're all like proper serious. And a lot of them I just never heard of. They don't race in any of
Not you, Lord.
You know, and that's in the States, which is a relatively easy one.
This is one of the few streams that you've got a decent time zone for.
So many great riders out there as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like sometimes it feels like Zwift's a very small community from the European divisions, because you see the same riders up the top. But yeah, it's good seeing other divisions. Same in New Zealand. You guys seen New Zealand Bro, the team? They're mega strong.
They do. Yeah, they're comfortably one of the best TTT teams.
Yeah, they smash it. Aero's a top TT team, and New Zealand Bros, yeah, another, because they're all basically continental pros.
But that's what's mad to me. It's like I know, like a lot of us are, do our own little thing, but to even be able to get anywhere near those where they're semi-pro level, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I like about Zwift, is we can actually get on to the game and race against these guys and have a context of how good they are. Like, we might be able to beat them because it's a game. It's not a real thing, but we get to see what efforts they do. And you can't do that. Like, I can't go and do a road race and be up against the best racers just because I'm not going to be in that category.
Right. Yeah, it's a different type of racing for sure. That's like, and you can be like, and it's not equipment's obviously some of it, but there are people I ride locally who I know are at a really good level to ride with. And most of it is absolutely awful at it. But a few of them are kind of quite good, but they're doing the Cedera at the moment. But another team local to me, it's like They're all strong riders. They just can't quite get it out on the trainer. Slightly different.
No, I think
effort.
Lord didn't race. He just watched like 20 hours of racing. He was like watching my stream at like 4 a.m. or something. So how are you guys feeling after the race? Do you feel like you got everything out of yourselves?
Slightly dizzy, yeah.
First time I've not finished one since Backpedal, so that's obviously. And I don't think that's a failure to do it. I think it's just because everyone was going for it.
I feel quite fresh, it must be said. Just doing some deadlift for shits and giggles.
Yeah, Jonas is there watching, keeping Lord company.
Oh, okay, I'm up to the hour now, so I'm going to jump off, chaps. But good riding with you as always.
Yeah.
And cheers, Ben.
Yeah.
Particularly for getting up in the middle of whatever.
No.
Getting
You guys,
up, staying up, whatever it was.
you guys will enjoy watching my
Thanks a lot,
face on the
everybody.
stream. I was definitely looking concerned the whole time.
No pressure, no pressure.
Yeah, I tuned into the stream, obviously, so that it went rat shit. And yeah, you looked more concerned than almost any time on any of your actual racing streams.
Oh, 100%.
Maybe only when you're above 600 watts do you see a little bit more anxiety in your face.
Yeah, I think even when I was behind Alvarado and he's giving me punches, I was like, well, like I can go back to the group. Whereas this is like, oh shit. I got it. Who's riding again? Who's this?
Yes, lots of things to keep on the cooking stove, isn't it?
Yeah. Another
Thanks a lot,
thing.
guys. Really appreciate you joining.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, well done all. Good stuff.
See you guys.
See you soon,
Thanks.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Catch you.
Till next time.
Yeah, name, please.
Ciao, ciao.
Who was that saying goodbye? Lord's telling me to say. Oh, the of God.
All of us are saying goodbye.
I think you missed the joke though, because I kept on saying name, please. I didn't know who that is. Lord keeps giving me shit about it.
Nice. Right, ladies.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
All right, Lord. Mick. Jonas, maybe. Who else is in the chat? Oh, man. Oh. So I think they did pretty well. I mean, apart from when had that gap going at the final climb, but that's always going to be hard. Jonas is riding. I'm going to go on. Who's streaming? Yeah, I know, Lloyd. I just say that. It's an Australian thing in terms of just, yeah. It is funny though. Yeah, Mick. Exactly. Yeah. Just go back on 2 times. Anyway, I should probably go. I'm just thinking about anything I should say. Because I always end streams and think, oh, I should have said something. I should have said something about this and this. But I think I have to look at their graphs. I can't bring up their graphs. Yeah, Backpedal too. There's an uneven distribution. You've got to pick the teams, Lord, based on who's a streamer. I'll get rid of Discord, otherwise we might hear someone going to the toilet. You got to pick pick the teams based on streaming. Not have 4 streamers in one race. But I think they did pretty well because on the climbs, there's only one climb we messed up, but that was pretty good considering. It's the hardest climb because the first 2 climbs, even though they're hard, the first one you rested a little bit. Well, not rested, but on the last climb, you've already got 2 climbs on the legs. So it's very difficult to judge effort. So they did well. I'm just looking at the climb again here. And the best thing is, I suppose, is we kept the momentum over the top of the climbs, which is what Nick was talking about, making sure when we get to the top, I don't know why I'm pointing it. I can do this way. Set my arms. Maybe if I do that. So when we get to the top of this climb, there's that flat zone. Yeah. And That's the strong riders. That was the issue, was just trying to make sure that. That's why I said to him on the descent of the last lap, like, who's strong? Because one of the issues when you're riding with a team is you can be strong and not use it all because you think other people have got. Well, you just don't want to say anything, really. Anyway, I'm just talking crap now. I've got to go and debrief in my head later on. Do like Mick does and spend half an hour thinking about it. So this is a bit, when you're racing in a race, as you come down this section here, this is when I punch it here. And you can roll through the group. But when you're riding with a TT team, you don't want to punch it and roll through the group. Otherwise, you just split everything apart. So it's actually quite important that everyone punches at the same time. I think we got that right. Everyone was coming up this hill. There was no one who was accelerating through really quickly. So I think we maximised on this hill, that's for sure. Yeah. I just realised what you're saying, Lord. Yeah. It's funny because I'll wake up and I think, should I make a post or not? Then I think, no, I'll wait until my 2:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30. I haven't dared use the everyone tag. I don't even know if I can use the everyone tag, but I was thinking about using the everyone tag for the group ride. Hopefully Mike Box isn't too pissed off at me. If you're watching this, I wasn't getting so much cranky at you. I just really dislike the rubber band. I hate it with a passion because it disconnects me from Zwift. It doesn't, like, you hit a little descent and it doesn't give you that feeling of moving. So to me, it's just like riding and watching a movie. You're not connected to the game. And also, one of the reasons I really hate it is at segment times. It ruins your segment times. Sometimes you might be 15 metres back from someone and it'll shoot you off at 60 kilometres an hour, and then you'll get a really fast segment, and then you'll never ever achieve that again, and you wonder how you did that. I never forget, Lord. I always. I post way too much. But yeah, so I think I put a post in that thing with Mike just saying, look, it's not. Hopefully, I didn't read any of it because I didn't want to go over the whole thing. But I think there was a bit of tension because there was a few posts after I did that because I was literally going to sleep at the time. I probably shouldn't have posted. I probably should have just left it. But I really dislike rubber bands keep together. It's a scourge of Zwift. It's a feature they should get rid of. If you're going to do a workout ride, put it in a different, make it like an e-bike type thing. Have everyone not seen on Zwift at all, not seen when you're doing, because it's so annoying when you're doing a free ride and people come past and you try and hold the wheel and they just shoot off doing 2 watts per kilo. And you're doing 7 and you're wondering why you're not holding their wheel. Yeah, exactly, Lotta. If you use everyone, I'll get people coming in like Niels can get cranky. Yeah, that's what I was basically trying to say was, I'm trying to try and get as many people as possible, but you can't catch all the fish with one net. And it's actually been really good the last 2 weeks. I just don't think Mike, because he hasn't been in the rides, I don't think he's realised sort of how it's been working. And then, yeah, that's exactly right. Like, I just set something up and do it. If people don't like it, they don't have to join. It's just there's a million other things you can do. So you keep saying the same thing I'm saying. It's like I'm just bouncing off a mirror. So I better go because otherwise we're just going to say the same thing over and over again. Thanks for joining me, Lord, and everyone else. How many viewers have I got? I never actually checked this. I've got 2 concurrent viewers. Might be Mick having in the background. All right. Cheers, Lord. I'll see you in the chat. Hope everyone else enjoyed seeing. Yeah. I know, Lord. I'm getting used to your robot voice. That almost freaked me out because I was riding my bike when you sent me that message. I was riding my bike and then I could just hear your robot voice. And it reminded me so much of that that movie scene. I didn't even know where it come from. I thought maybe you'd got into one of my, because I've got my own Discord little crappy channel just so I can practice some stuff on there. I was like, how did you get into that voice channel? Anyway, it did make me laugh. Yeah, so I hope anyone else is not watching besides Lord who doesn't know what's going on. I hope you enjoyed seeing my first DS attempt. It's actually a lot harder than it looks. I knew it was going to be hard. I was a bit stressed the last few days thinking about it. Because you don't see streamers doing DSing. You see riders doing some DSing. Katie, you missed my extremely stressed looking face. It's very hard, Katie. But we did well. We only had one time on the last lap. I mean, the first lap on the last climb, Katie. The guys went a little bit hard and dropped 2 riders, so we had to slow up. And yeah, we lost Piglet, Katie. Piglet's screen was black, so basically didn't even get to do the race at all. Yeah, so Katie, we had to kill the bot because I was getting confused by it. The guys are getting confused by it. I like to run the bot because I know the guys, if they haven't got a DS, it's easier if they know what's going on with the bot. But I think it went pretty well with me just saying random things to go on. It's really hard, Katie. I've got the names written down here. And so the problem is, like what I was going to do was cut it up before the ride, but I didn't get a chance, and do it like a aviation style where you slot. So you get slots and you can just move them around. I'll do that next time because the problem is, so I slotted Tommy back in. Tommy slotted back in between Kelvin and Nick. But the problem is on the sheet, I've got to keep going back. And when you're making so many marks, eventually you forget who's supposed to be next. And so I think at one stage, I think I confused the guys and was telling them the wrong rider. So I had to say who's actually riding. It's much easier, Katie and, well, Lord, when you're riding, because I don't know, it's a different perspective. Even though I was using the same cameras, you can kind of see who's supposed to be next and you kind of remember. But when you're not riding, plus it's not my team. How'd you go, Katie? Lord was saying, or was it Mick, that we've got 3 streamers in Backpedal, where is it? 3 streamers in Backpedal 1, 3 streamers in Backpedal 3, and no streamers in Backpedal 2. What happened, Katie? Did it get burritoed? I love the burrito. I'm gonna make a video, as Lord was saying. I'm gonna try and do like little videos of Zwift, like what expectation and reality of Zwift. One of them's definitely gonna be burritoed. I'm gonna get footage of someone getting burritoed, then burritoing back, and I'm gonna be the one burritoing someone and saying, "Get up, get that." Electric Spirit. Do people stream Electric Spirit, Katie? Did you guys do you use bots? Oh, 4. That's so hard on this course because you can't lose anyone. Yeah, Lord, I want to do the... How did you go with the comms? Because that was when I did my TT. I didn't have any comms, and so Mick had to step in, doing his workout. Oh no, okay. So yeah, if you start with 5, you have to have 4 finishing, don't you? It's hard to do that because you got to kill yourself and you know you're not going to get the results. It's definitely dedication. I'm definitely going to add disconnects. If I make a stupid series of videos, disconnects. What else was I going to say? R3. Okay. Thank God for Katie. I'll say. No, you did get. So, wonder if you had the same thing as Paul, Katie, because Paul's screen kept on changing. Did you get any strange colours? Paul kept on having some weird colours on his screen, and eventually his screen went black, but it might have just been his laptop. We really should get Katie to stream, Lord. Have you got Bluetooth? You'd be so entertaining to watch, Katie, because the best streams are the ones that go bad. That's why I love watching Pritchard streams, because you know, he loves the drama, so he does put it on there, but you still can't resist it. That's even better, Katie. Not knowing how to stream. That's to the drama. David's getting to stream. We've got to get him to get his camera up. You definitely would be, Katie. Yeah, I'm going to try and, if I can get motivation to, I'll do different little Zwift, like, you know, the ads where they do the one bit where the guy is riding the bike and they go crush your workout or something. I don't know it was actually pretty good with me tonight in terms of these earphones, but he's definitely, I think his microphone's further away or something. I did do the turning up. Yeah, it is getting better because Piglet keeps getting on everyone about their microphone. You can turn up individually. So when I was doing the group ride on Sunday, I was pretty much turned everyone up to 100%. I think because of Bluetooth, I got these ones that they seem to be louder. Yeah, we should. That's what we should do if we do Backpedal merchandise. Definitely put a burrito. I'm loving the burrito. I used to hate the burrito when I first came in, but that's the thing about Zwift. Like, it's not real racing. So to have little things like that, just to spice things up, because we don't get the burrito in free riding or group rides. So when you get it in a race, it is something different, and it's hilarious. It's, as you say, Katie, like someone throws a burrito, and if you got a burrito, you just burrito them back just out of pure rage. And then if you're the person who's watching, it just makes you chuckle. Whoever was it? Was it Theo? I think it was someone. Someone got Zwift Insider. I messed mine up. I only got one burrito both my ZRLs, Katie, and I messed it up because I was trying to catch Evo out. Yeah. Renzo. It wasn't too, it's not so bad. Like, what the key is, you got to burrito someone on the descents. If you burrito them on the climbs, it's not such an issue. So when I had my burrito, I was trying to hit it on the descent, and it just didn't. I didn't get it right at all. For streaming, I'd love to get 7 just because it's just it doesn't help your race, but it definitely makes entertainment. If I had Zwift Insider or the GCN guys, I'd just ride around with the burrito looking for them and just spend the whole race just trying to burrito them. Even if I drop myself. The dropping yourself when you're burritoing someone else is just the best bit. Makes me laugh so much. Well, that's the thing though, like that, because there's so many times that like, I'm talking on the breakaway, how a lot of races in Zwift are so samey. So it's good to do them and get better, and sometimes you do worse than other times. But when you've got the burrito, it just adds that new dynamic, and it's kind of like playing Mario Kart. Because it's the only power up in the game that can hurt someone else. So I know people would hate it, but I'd like to have different power ups that hurt other riders, like a flat tire power up. Oh God, if you get a flat tire power up, that'd be awesome. If you could ride to the front, hit a flat tire power up, and that rider at the front does, I don't know, 2 watts per kilo less for the next 30 seconds or something. It would create so much rage, but it just, if maybe you wouldn't use it in ZRL events, but if you're doing like club events, you have banana skin. Guys, as you're going around a corner, you just throw a banana skin and people have to slow down as they hit the banana skin, as they go around the corner or something. I don't know. But if we're going to do club events, it'd be so awesome to have those power-ups because it's a club event. Like you all know each other. Like I'd love to do, like, you get like a knobhead power up. Throw it at someone as you go past them. And might not even affect them, it just makes them, give them a knob head in the game. So many cool things you could do. Because they say Zwift's a game, like they're gamifying indoor cycling. You don't have to do it for the serious races, but now they're bringing club events in. It'd be hilarious. What else could you do? Like DI2 malfunction. I don't know how you do that. Stuck gears, dropped bid-ons. I don't know. I'm sure we could come up with lots of different funny power-ups. And you can control it in your own club. No one would ever do my rides because I'd be giving everyone a sack full of burritos. Yeah, not have power. I think B riders already got that, don't they, Katie? It's funny that when you ride in Zwift and you're not part of a group, you have all these things that you hate about different things, but you don't realise that everyone else has got similar things. And being in Backpedal, you can see that those mixed races, those bloody B riders, or maybe we can, yeah, so we've got nails. What about the stuck zipper on the jersey, so they're not as aerodynamic as you crest a climb? For that climb, they're stuck with an open jersey. Yeah, we should, if we get a Backpedal jersey, we've got to put a burrito on it. We've got to put a burrito on the Backpedal jersey, surely. Yeah, that's the thing, Lord. Like it, you can make some really terrible power-ups just for the laughs. Because imagine if you had 20 riders and everyone's got power-ups that absolutely destroy riders. So it'd always be like the bungee cord. You could have a bungee cord power-up. I'd like a bungee cord power-up during one of these silly rides. The person off the front is absolutely smashing it like Tommy at the finish of this race. But people at the back are doing 2 watts per kilo and they can just fly. They come flying past you like, what the hell happened? We're onto something here. Yeah, that's the thing though, Lord. Like, Lord, if you're going to make these things silly, make them silly. It'd be good just for a 1 week race where everyone, like, you don't know what's going to happen. It's just literally like Mario Kart where you start last on the first lap of Crit City and you win the race. The stars, you could literally just take the power-ups from Mario Kart, like the stars. What's the other one that's I love is when you become really small. Embedding. What do you mean? I don't know what setting. Are you trying to put me onto Facebook or something, are you? I don't even know what setting I've got turned. I'll talk to you later, Lord, about it. See what setting I would change. But the thing that I love in Mario Kart is when you get zapped and everyone's really small. That would be hilarious on Swift if everyone was like this big. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get good power-ups in the game. And a sack full of burritos. Yeah, I should go too, Caddy. I thought I was going to go like 20 minutes ago. But then you reminded me of the burrito. I love it. Okay, I'll change that setting, Lord. There's probably a setting that I never realised. I better go, Lord. Katie, I've got my outro. I don't think you see my outro. I'm putting that on. I've got to put my mic on. See you, Lord.
She has her arms around your waist. You're the balance that will keep us